baby. Okay, now we need to unbag all of our groceries. So here's first one. So there is sa Jamaica kay daghan kayo plastic ang magamit nila. Each item ira isulod sa saka plastic bag. So we have 1 gallon of milk. Okay. We have this one. What is this? Bagels. Which my duckies love bagels. Oh.
I gotta have a piece of fish.
Hey, yeah. Banana pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We got banana pudding.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's plenty. Plenty. Another banana pudding. Banana pudding. So I need to put the milk in the fridge. Good?
Not too salty.
Not too salty. So we bought some, what do you call this one? Catfish? Catfish fillet.
Like catfish right here.
Catfish? Is this catfish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's a big piece. Let's try. It's crunchy. It's not salty. Oh my god, this would be perfect in the ranch dressing.
For what?
Ranch dressing.
Ranch. Oh man.
I like it.
I didn't think about that.
You want some ranch?
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna put some on a plate.
It's really good.
I bought potato salad.
Banana pudding.
Yeah, but I want a potato salad.
Cheese. We put the bread here first. Let me get that one for you. It's really good. I love it. It's not salty. I like the fish.
Uh-oh, where's the render in it?
There. I like ranch dressing. And we have our potato salad. You want in a plate or just here?
Yeah, you put it on a plate.
Okay. Put it in a plate. You want a big spoon? Small spoon. Potato salad
Yeah,
with...
spoon.
Why it is
A
here?
little more, that's it. That's it.
Wanna try it?
Mm.
Wanna try? Never had potato salad. You know, I love the chicken salad that we had in the buffet.
And they sell that. Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. It's good.
So I put this in a little thing.
Yep, in here.
Can't get it open. You want to try dip?
Yep.
Do a dippy? See what it tastes like?
Let's dip the catfish fillet in a ranch dressing.
Yeah?
It's perfect. I love it.
We took all the fish and they were mad at us. There were people waiting in line and they were not happy.
You were not happy at all.
Nope.
Because you bought all the fish. I want to see the receipt how much this cost.
Mm. I gotta have one.
Okay. Just for Dave.
That's it.
Mhm.
I don't know where the other soda is.
Woo!
Did we get the soda? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
It's already 10 after 1. God, time flies when you're having fun.
Okay, the ranch dressing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Apitok. Alright. Alright. Wala man yun na-open.
Oh my God,
Perfect, right?
that potato salad's good.
Uh-huh.
Did you take a taste?
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
That mustard. Mm.
Hi! Hi everyone, hi. Oh, hello. Hello guys. Hi. My number 1 top one. And we have, what's this? Cheese. Mild cheddar cheese, which is the favorite of
It's a
Ducky.
good idea. Talk about groceries.
And then we have bread. So this is a crafted, perfectly crafted bread, brioche style, soft and sweet. Okay, so this is good for what's that? Toasted bread with peanut and strawberry jelly. And buns for our burger. Okay. Next item. Oh, it's bright.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks so pretty. Charot. 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 Okay. I got my strawberry. Let me try. I love strawberry. The strawberry. Oh my god. There's one, it's bad. Why I didn't say it? See? You know what? They are scamming us. Because this in the store, it doesn't look like this. Now it looks like this.
So they must have swapped them out when we were checking out.
No. They have something. They put something in the strawberry that would look fresh. And when we arrived here, that thing that they put on the stuff, it's all gone. And now this looks terrible.
It's the lighting.
It's a light.
It's the lights. That's how they do the lights. It's like when you go buy jewelry and the diamonds really sparkle. It's the lighting. So the strawberries were sparkling.
Yeah, it was red. Like I said, wow, it's all red. And now look at that. Can you see that it's all?
I'm sorry.
Because you know we paid a lot of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna try.
Yeah.
At least it's sweet. It is sweet. My God, I love it. Kalatang S.
You know you're gonna make people hungry.
Thank you for liking, guys. Oh, I have 9 likes. Ah, thank you so much. It's really good. It is sweet. Not bad. Okay. Now, let's continue. We have here our ham cheddar footlong. I love this. This tastes really good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And I have my grapefruit. I haven't tried my grapefruit. It's alright. And I have here my radish. Mm.
Wrong pipe.
Wrong pipe.
That's why I hate
Wrong pipe.
soda in a bottle. That just doesn't work for me.
Doesn't work for you. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Wrong pipe. Need a straw?
No, that's probably worse.
Oh. It's better because you don't drink a lot.
Yeah.
Just slowly. You're just sitting.
Well,
Next. Our oranges. Where's the receipt? I want to know how much this costs.
it's in my black bag.
Oh my gosh.
What?
We paid a lot.
Well, it depends what you take that in. What's a lot?
It's a lot. So we paid $302. That's too expensive. So that's worth like more than 15,000 in the Philippine peso. So we have oranges here. And onion.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in this situation, again, everything time stops, everything slows down, and they're gonna put somebody in protective equipment and basically check that area, every square foot of this area, to make sure that it's safe. And of course, they have to do that with the decedents as well, which is kind of the different part of this thing. So, yes, it's a very methodical, it's kind of like when
Let's see if I am connected. I don't know. Can you hear me? I'm using my AirPods. Next. So I bought this crab. Made with real crab meat. I just want to try this one. And I have here spring rolls, vegetable, lumpia, pork, egg rolls. Next. Colgate. Mouthwash. Makes sense. Yes. Mix this in here. Oh, this is the one that I want to try. Dessert. It is a cheesecake. I love cheesecake. I want to try this one. Plain. And yeah, I want to take a video when I try that one. And I want to tell you what it tastes like. If it is garlic. Croissants. I love this one, and
Yeah, I
cheese.
think you're gonna have people on scene, probably supervisors for this particular unit, and maybe they're aware of that they were gonna be maybe doing some training, maybe they were doing some
Yep, so
materials that they would be here, so they know they
have a
went
soda.
up to the situation,
Right.
knowing that
So I chose the small one because I
activity
can't
going on with the
drink
facility.
a big bottle. Like I
How
can't
this
finish
work
that.
happens
So
with someone
this one
knowing
maybe I
ahead of time
can
is, of course,
finish this one.
going to be part of this investigation. But yeah, I think I'm sure at this facility they do have at time, controlled detonation of explosive material, and so the people around would hear that. But it sounded different, right?
Thank
Because
you,
this felt different.
guys.
There was something else happening here that was outside the procedural norms that they would be taking in a typical training situation.
Right, and of course, we're just still a few hours from that explosion happening, but what has happened? I know you said it's very rare that something like this happens.
Okay.
After other incidents like this, do you see a total rebuild of the facility, or even though it's rare, is it something that they know has happened?
I
and
have
you
here
see training that's already there? Or do you kind of see a rewriting of training coming?
cabbage.
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, that's a
did
good
I?
question.
Hold
I'm
on.
sure they have
Did I
procedures
get
in
some
place that
carrots?
are sufficient to keep something like this happening. I mean, it's like when a plane crashes.
Maybe I did it.
They go back through, they look at the black
forgot.
box, they try to understand
Anyway.
what led to the tragedy. And
Alright,
typically,
next.
it's going to be people not
People.
individuals who were well trained
I got her bell people.
as a person who follows them, right? They have to do that. And perhaps what I would with regard to
Oh, and basketball.
sufficient, I think they probably are. But again,
Next. We have here banana. It's healthy. Healthy for our health.
Absolutely. And of course, continuing to take a lot of work here at the facility in East LA that shares training center. More, and I'm noticing the fire companies and those having a certain attention that they earlier here at the training center. You mentioned that the ATF, the FBI, fire department,
Next is we have our team. Coconut. Okay, that's
You're
okay.
going to have at the very top level
Need to open this.
in these types of situations, and so they just activate a game plan for a major critical incident like this. Now, the fire may not have a significant role in this, but they're going to play that unified command at the very top.
Alright, and then
an agent, a social agent in charge perhaps, the ATF or the FBI that's going to be there. And so they're really, the more important thing that they're for is providing resources.
we have here, I have beef stir fry. Beef stir fry.
But they are there to provide all the resources necessary.
I'm gonna make Mexican steak.
What happened here, and of course, what we're not seeing is,
And we have more chicken here.
and also the mental health support that family and all these people working in this facility also.
More chicken.
Again, we don't see that all the time. These types of things are a lot of human trauma.
And I have more spring rolls, different brand. So this one, and look, this is the one, the brand. So I wanna try both, which brand is more, that tastes better.
I want to show you this.
What is that? Chicken, chicken sandwich.
I got you some chicken TV.
You want some?
More potato salad, please. Thank you.
More chicken. Chicken lover. Chicken lover. Chicken wings. I'm gonna make buffalo wings. 2 buffalo wings. Yes. And the side, chicken thigh. So this one is $6. Same $6. Okay, that's all I guess. Mhm. So don't have plastic. Kada isa ka item, kada isa ka plastic. Ano na yung mga ka-plastic kan? Mhm. Hello, hello. Hello, I'm hungry for the one short. I haven't had lunch. What am I gonna have? I'm gonna have chicken. Okay, I'm gonna put the chicken in the fridge. Freezer.
Millions of seniors on Medicare were supposed to receive a substantial amount this past Sunday. Why? Because it turns out they launched a Medicare divorce and $235,000 life insurance policy on there. He had an opportunity. He dropped his kids at church. This wasn't a murder for hire. It was murder for hire. The getaway car used the night Pharaoh was ambushed. Price Dash didn't possess. He lawyered up fast. The business failed, the timeline, and the account box. And now we both entered hit exposed. The man who pulled the trigger and the one who planned it. The focus turned to the man who paid for it all. June 1995, Robert Pratt was taken into custody at his home in Missouri City, Texas. Pratt didn't resist, didn't act surprised. To police, he seemed emotionless, like a man who thought he was too smart
I'm
to
gonna
get
slice
caught.
it first
All
before I
three,
put it.
Pratt, Price Dash, and Gidry, were charged with capital murder. Now, barely 7 months after the mother of three was gunned down in her own garage, the case was cracked wide open. Not by fingerprints or eyewitnesses, but by ballistics and a guilty conscience. And for the first time, the public saw the full picture. This wasn't a random act of violence. It was planned, paid for, carried out. The man who did it. By the time they were out to the trial, the public already knew the story, but no one could forget it. The age of Sarah Pratt, a 33-year-old mother of three, killed in the garage in Houston. But what showed people even more was who orchestrated it.
Oh,
Her
that's cool.
ex-husband, the former officer, the father of the children. And the trial was unlike anything the Harris County courtroom had seen in years. The prosecution's case was brutal in its clarity. Robert Pratt had a motive, a nasty divorce, custody battles, and a $235,000 life insurance policy on Farrah. He had an opportunity. He dropped his kids at church, something he never did, to create an alibi. And he had means. He recruited Joseph Price Dash, who then brought in Howard Gidry, a teenager desperate for cash. In court, prosecutors painted Prada as a manipulative man who wanted control at all costs. He didn't just hate his wife, he wanted her erased. Permanently. Then came the bombshells. Phone records showed calls between Prada and Price Dash in the days and how they drove off in Price Dash's car. The jury also heard from co-workers who said Prada had openly joked about needing to get rid of her. The murder plot didn't start in the dark. It started in the home. Robert Fratto was a regular at a local fitness center in Condo, Texas. The place where he lifted weights, exchanged small talk, and quietly looked for someone to kill his wife. It wasn't so. According to prosecutors, several months if he knew anyone who could take care of his problem. The problem? Farah, his estranged wife. She was seeking full custody of their 3 kids and wasn't backing down. In Fratto's eyes, she had to go. One of the first people he approached was the gym owner, a man who considered Fratto a friend. Fratto leaned in and asked straight out, "Do you know someone who can kill my wife?" The owner thought it was a joke. He asked again and again. He laughed. He would say casually, but the message never changed. That gym became ground zero for the conspiracy. He crossed paths with Joseph Price-Dash, a fellow gym goer with a criminal past. A man who didn't laugh at all. Price-Dash listened. He had access to people, guns, getaway cars, and more importantly, he had Howard Guidry, a desperate teenager willing to pull the trigger for money. During trial, the prosecution hammered this point. This wasn't a story from the crime. This was a man who shopped for everything. At a gym. In Florida. Rep after rep, bench after bench, until someone finally took him seriously. That's how a fitness center turned into the staging ground for murder. In April 1996, Robert Fratto was convicted of capital murder. April 1996, sentenced to death by lethal injection. Next came Joseph Price-Dash, tried separately in July 1996. His trial lasted just over a week. The evidence, phone logs, Guidry's testimony, and his own criminal record sealed his fate. Mary Jip's testimony was the final nail in the coffin. For years, Robert Fratto had denied everything. No fingerprints,
I'm gonna have
no
lunch.
confession. But when Mary, Joseph
I'm gonna
Price-Dash
cook some rice first.
said, Mary had been not during the murder, but close enough to feel it. She told the jury that weeks before Farah's death, His plan was already in motion. Fratto wanted his wife dead, and Price-Dash was going to help make it happen. She didn't say anything back then. She told the court, "I turned my back." But the night of the murder, everything changed. She came home to find Howard physically and barely moving, sitting outside in all black. Minutes later, Price-Dash walked in, tossed the revolver into a vent and calmly emptied the shells into her kitchen trash.
I'm
Then
gonna cook
he
some
looked at her
rice.
and said the words she could
I'm
never
hungry.
forget. Yes, she said.
I'm hungry.
Mary didn't go to the police that night. But when detectives finally confronted her, warning that she could be charged for withholding evidence, she cracked. She told them everything. The meetings, the payphones, the loaded gun, the casings tossed in her trash. She even wrote down the gun's serial number,
Okay.
something she'd done out of instinct. That serial number matched the murder
I'm
weapon.
gonna wait for
That's
my
when the
rice.
house of cards started collapsing. Her words didn't just connect the dots. They gave the plot of fate a voice and a motive. And in that courtroom, as she broke down in tears, the jury didn't just see a murder behind a clock. They saw a premeditated execution, ordered by a man who wanted custody more than who wanted Farah alive. Mary's silence almost buried the truth, but her testimony brought it roaring back to life. July 8, 1996, Price-Dash was found guilty. July 11, 1996, sentenced to death. Then came Howard Guidry, the triggerman. Only 17 at the time of the murder, he sat quietly in court as his own confession played aloud. The jury saw him not as a scared kid, but a willing killer. March 27, 1997, Guidry was convicted of capital murder. April 16, 1997, sentenced
Oh, I have some pork ribs.
Guidry was convicted of capital murder.
Chicken.
April 16, 1997, sentenced to death. But the story didn't end there. Years later, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals overturned all three convictions due to issues around co-conspirator confessions being introduced improperly. Each man was retried, and each man was convicted again.
Pork ribs.
This was when Mary Jip testified about the night of the murder, even with new juries, even with new defense lawyers. The facts were too strong. In 2011, second time. But through it all, he remained expressionless, unmoved.
I'm gonna have this
Even
later.
the way Ferris came aloud, even as his children testified against him, even as the jury said the word guilty, he never apologized, never took responsibility, never showed remorse. Just cold silence from a man who paid for murder, watched it unfold, and tried to walk away. But now, the state of Texas was going to finish what he started. January 9th, 2023. Inside the Polunsky unit in Livingston, Texas, the clock was ticking. For Robert Allen Prada, a former police officer turned convicted murderer, this was the last full day of his life. Nearly 3
I
decades
have
later,
oranges.
he had orchestrated the cold-blooded murder of his ex-wife, Farrah Prada, shot in her garage while he took her 3 young children to church to create a perfect alibi. Now, justice has come full circle. Prada spent the day like any other condemned man in Texas, alone in his cell. He ate
So
the
just
standard
slice
prison
it
meal,
into
the same bland dinner served to
thin,
every inmate. He was served a
thin
peanut butter
slices.
and jelly sandwich with scrambled eggs, cereal, and a cup of milk, which was the standard prison meal served that day. No last meal request because Texas outlawed that tradition years ago, after a death row inmate abused it by ordering a feast he
Right.
never touched. But Prada's silence was more disturbing. He had never shown remorse. Not when he was convicted in 1996. Not during his retrial in 2009. And not now, as the state prepared to end his life. Outside the prison walls, his children, now adults, weren't pleading for mercy. They supported the execution. In the words of his daughter, "My mother never got to see us grow up. She missed our first prom. She missed childbirth. She missed everything because our father took her life." At 6 p.m., Prada was moved from Polunsky to the Huntsville unit, the site of Texas's execution chamber. Dressed in white prison garb, shackled at the wrists and ankles, he made the final walk. A straight line between past sins and the state's ultimate punishment. That same evening, his attorneys filed 11th-hour appeals, challenging the use of expired pentobarbital, the drug used in Texas executions. They claimed it could cause excruciating pain. A federal judge temporarily paused the execution. But hours later, both the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals and the U.S. Supreme Court rejected the appeals. Clemency was denied. At 6:39 p.m. on January 10th, 2023, Prada lay strapped to the gurney. The lines fed his both arms.
That would be
Behind
our
glass,
dessert.
witnesses watched in tense silence. Among them, Ferris and Prada's own children. When asked if he had any last words, Prada said nothing. No apology, no explanation, no plea for forgiveness. The execution began. Prada exhaled deeply, snored several times, and then went still. At 7:49 p.m., he was pronounced dead. The man who once seemed to have his life silent had let his own state-sanctioned exit. Quietly, brutally, and alone. His family fell Prada. It was not a celebration, but a long overdue justice. The father who took their mother's life would never steal another moment again. In the years after Robert Prada's execution, the stories of Joseph Christash and Howard Guidry continued on
I'm gonna
Texas
have
Television.
fish.
Joseph Christash, the middleman who drove the triggerman to the crime scene, never made it to execution. On June 19, 2025, at age 70, he died of natural causes in his cell at the Polunsky unit, more than 2 years after Prada's death. His passing closed the final chapter on a man who once turned murder into a transaction. Howard Paul Guidry, the 17-year-old triggerman who pulled the trigger in Farrah's garage, remains on death row.
Ranch dressing. Is there anything you want?
No, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm. Let's try the orange. Sweet.
So just give you an idea of the difference between.
The sun was setting in Huntsville, Texas, and inside a small concrete cell, 28-year-old Michael James Perry was living out the final hours of his life. In less than 1 day to what to
Noon.
On June 9th, 2024, police in Stewart, Florida, received a 911 call from someone stating that they were stopped by 3 suspects in an unmarked squad car who falsely identified themselves as police.
Rather than, live from the White House ahead of that signing. Like your presence there speaks volumes. We had a bunch of people there just ready for this ceremony, and the industry is being kind of fully embraced by this administration. And what's the significance?
Now that Brian Koberger has officially pled guilty to the murders of 4 Idaho college students and is all set to be sentenced to life in prison in just a few days, the father of one of those victims may have just slipped up in a national news interview and implied something that could very well come back to haunt him and land him in the same exact cell block as Brian Koberger himself. Now, while I, of course, have empathy for everyone affected and all the families of the victims, I'm just here to say, as a former inmate of 10 years, I have some advice and warning for this father who is now tiptoeing into dangerous territory. I'll explain everything. Let's get started.
That's so good.
So, recently following the news that Brian Koberger is taking this plea deal, getting the death penalty off the table, a lot of people are happy about that. Those people being
Yeah, I've tried that one before. Dipping my fish in a ketchup and hot sauce, but I don't like it. I like it better with ranch dressing.
And I understand that. It's no one's place except the remaining family
Very
members
good.
most affected. That's whose business it is.
I love
That's whose
fish.
opinion matters. What they feel needs to happen feel like some kind of justice was done. Obviously, Steve is not feeling that way, but
Let's have some potato salad.
he recently went on a interview with
I am
actually
from
one
places.
of the top people in the organization. I've been in the organization a few times myself and spoken to Ashley Banfield
Potato salad.
directly about other cases, so very familiar with her. She had him on there to talk about how he fell and sentence. I don't know if he even let it slip.
There's funny
I
taste.
didn't really realize the weight and gravity of what he was saying, but
I'm
as
not
someone
into
who is
potato
on the
salad.
side of the families of the victims, this is my message.
I am
First,
having
I
my
want to show you the
brunch.
transcript of the interview.
It's
I would
already
show the footage, but just to
1:45
avoid
here
any copyright
in the
issues,
afternoon.
I never know how any
So this
media
is my
stations kind of
lunch
act on
and
certain things. I'm just going to show
breakfast.
you the
Breakfast and
transcript
lunch.
is the way to say it, but take a look at this. It reads as follows. Ashley Banfield asks, what do you hope for him? What do you hope will happen in the
Good.
future that is now
The orange juice
inevitable
is very
for
sweet.
Brian Koberger? Steve Gonzalez replies and says, you know, they say there's such thing as prison justice, and some of those people have reached out to me. Maybe they have a welcome gift for him. Now, real quick, before I give you my opinion and what I have to say about this, public thinks and some of the more notable
Sequoia
top-line comments about
produced
this new
of the
release.
USA.
One person says, Steve said
Yeah,
people from
the oranges
inside
is
contacted him.
produced
They contacted
of the
him.
USA.
They reached out to him. Don't they
Look at
read
that.
prisoners' mails and
Ah,
so
so
forth
good.
inside? Steve lies constantly. He arranged this. Nobody reached out to him. And then a commenter replies, they monitor all calls and all mail.
That's really
They
good.
open letters into a prisoner and read what the prisoner sends
Potato
you.
salad.
Maybe there are codes the staff is not aware of, but they would hear and read every word. Well, first of all, ma'am, I'm sorry to inform you, but you have no idea what you're talking about now. Yes, of course.
Yeah, my rice is not
Jail
cooked
call
yet.
recordings and outgoing mail.
Very good.
When you served the order on Mrs. Ollie, was someone else from the household also present?
Yes.
And do you know what the relationship was between Mrs. Ollie and that individual?
I do.
And what was their relationship?
It was Mrs. Ollie's daughter.
Was it Fatima Ollie?
No.
Potato. And open a ranch dressing.
Welcome once again to Rachel's Law.
On March 8, 2025.
Will the defendant
Pretty
report
good.
liability, please?
I love ranch dressing.
On this episode of Staples,
This is East Asia Tonight.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jill Nieberman here with tonight's stories from East Asia. Economic ties in at the focus of the meeting between Japanese leader Shigeru and U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent.
Pretty good.
It was November 14th, 2011.
On the evening of October 28th, 2023, the Orange County Sheriff's Office responded to the Aquatica Water Park in Orlando, Florida for reports of a disorderly man. The man was found to be armed.
Today we're in Kitsonia, Pennsylvania, and we're getting ready to Hello, everybody. We're going to look at another condo. A very nice, larger condo connected onto Viola Mall in Sioux City. We'll start by looking from, I think, the 35th floor. Two pools, one down below and one up here on the 35th floor. That's Viola Mall, right down there beneath us. And we went up in the pool area and take a look around the pool up here. It's got a gym up here as well. Fifth floor, two gyms.
Just want to point out again, our defendant has been convicted of murder and tampering with physical evidence by assault for century. I did hear a plea informed by defense counsel regarding keys and copies.
Walmart's at low prices for back to school. With Tech Pro 9
Really good. I just went to.
Like the chicken fingers.
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Chicken tenders, yeah.
Do you like the chicken finger?
I had one.
I'm almost full.
Now, it has been 30 years since Barings Bank, Britain's oldest merchant bank at the time, collapsed after 28-year-old derivatives trader Nick Leeson
There's a lot of chicken fingers.
$1 billion of trading losses at Barings' Singapore
Big chicken
office.
finger.
Leeson became the face of financial misconduct. He spent almost 4 years in Chinese prison for a rogue trader that was then turned into a Hollywood movie. In the decades since then, Leeson's been on the speaker circuit talking about what he calls the most embarrassing period in his life. He's owned a football club in Ireland along the way, and more recently his work to investigate financial misconduct. And Nick Leeson joins us now today. Welcome, Nick. Morning.
Thank you very much for having me. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I want to have a discussion because, of course, it is 30 years now since the collapse of Barings. How do you think about that whole period in your life, the impact that it had both on Barings and also on you with that distance?
Yeah, well, I think you summed it up perfectly in the beginning. It's still a huge embarrassment on my part. We go through, a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, embarrassment at the time. But the one that stays with you is the embarrassment because it's the complete opposite of what I wanted to achieve. And up until a certain point, I had a very good career in the world of banking, and then it all imploded very, very quickly when I was in Singapore. So I was, very much the ascending star for a short period of time, and then had a very spectacular fall from grace, and that still sits with you. You can recover from a personal perspective, but you still look at that period of my life, and am I comfortable with it? Am I at peace with it? Absolutely not.
I mean, eat all the oranges,
What I wanted to achieve,
including the
it's always going to be
skin.
a piece of baggage that I carry around.
You were the star trader sent from London to Singapore. You made the bank a lot of money. Over the years, you built up positions, particularly within the Nikkei. What did you know that the cover-up of the trades couldn't be hidden anymore? Like, what was the key moment when you knew it was going to unravel?
It's very difficult to put an absolute definite answer on that. I think I was always, as deep as I was getting into the situation, as bad as it was getting, you're always looking for this slight positive. Maybe the market turned around a little bit, or you've managed to overcome a particular investigation from somebody within the bank. And that always gave me the belief that you had a little bit more time to try and solve the situation, which is really all I was ever interested in doing. I know I should never have gone into the situation.
It's very
As
juicy.
soon as I was in it, it was worse. All I wanted to do was solve
Crunchy.
it. So you grab these positives, and when you look back in hindsight, they all called positives, but they just convinced me that I had a little bit more time to try and turn the situation around. There were no barriers or controls to what I was doing, and I was never pushed back on at all in terms of how far I could take it.
The receipts. It's not so good.
You fled at one
I
point,
have black
didn't you?
seeds.
And you went to Kuala Lumpur, and even at that point, according to your book, you didn't think that the bank was going to collapse.
No. I mean, as a young trader working in Singapore, the last thing that I was interested in was what was the capital base of the bank. That's a different area. The treasury would look after capital base of the bank, how the reporting was done to the Bank of England at the time, and what were the legal limits you could leave to the treasury. There weren't something that I thought about. If I phoned treasury and I asked them for £50 million or $50 million or $100 million, if they paid that over to me, that was the end of the transaction.
Yes, this would be my meal for the day. Yes, I need to be on a diet.
When you look back at the story, I had £650 million in Singapore. Capital base
Got it.
is only $250 million. Legal limit you can raise just simply is 50.
And you were because you were in charge.
Busog na ko.
Yeah,
I'm full of food.
I still had to refer to the treasury in London.
Save this for tomorrow.
And then he would pay me money. I gave nonsensical reasons for the money.
am so excited to try this one, grapefruit.
For needing the money at that time. But the
I
fact
haven't had this
passed
yet,
so
so I want
many
to try this.
limits and regulatory limits in terms of
Okay.
20% of the bank's capital being lent to a subsidiary. I think 13 months of breaching that. But the Treasury Department allowed that to happen. It doesn't take away any of my guilt or my responsibility, but that's part of the processes that should have been in place to stop this sort of thing happening.
But do you recall the specific time when you started to turn your life around afterwards?
After the collapse of the bank.
Yeah, and after your time in prison and all the repercussions. Like, what was the kind of key turning point for you in rebuilding?
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a key turning point. I think it's a slow process. When you're in prison and you're looking at everything that you've done and you've been involved in, you go through this process of really pulling back the layer.
Yep, it's sweet. It's very sweet. Mm-hmm.
Better than the other ones that we got at down there. Big Fish.
It's better. Sweeter. And this is the brand.
Yeah, I gotta remember.
And also the strawberry, it's very sweet.
Are they sweet?
Mm-hmm. I need to remember this brand. California Giant. Mm-hmm.
I won't remember those. I know you will.
I'm gonna take a photo and save it. I have 27 likes. Hello guys. You know why? Because I'm pretty. Joke. Joke lang. Mm. It's so good.
Goes on a long ways.
I'm full. But I just need to finish my oranges. And then I'm done for the day.
I would venture to say a lot of it.
Okay lang po ako. Mabuti naman po. Mm-hmm.
The phone screen was cracked. My clothes
Eat
hadn't
all
been
the
changed in a
pulp
long
of the
time,
oranges,
and my
right?
underwear clung to my skin in a sticky mess. My pockets always had only a few dollars in them. Even though I worked in Los Angeles, the irony was that every time I received my paycheck, I hurriedly took it to gamble. Once the money was gone, I was left like a starving wolf, begging people for a handout. I never once enjoyed life, and I never treated myself well.
Oh, look at
Gamblers
that.
are like maggots
5
living
left.
in the trash. It's disgusting to look at. I'm not insulting others.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Joey. My son, Joey, say hi, and we got a core that came in. We shipped 5.9. Yep. We shipped the 5.9 to a customer magazine. We shipped them all over the place. Anyway, so what else? We got a core that's come in. I'm going to show you the frame. This motor is built for. This is not an original motor. It's a core that got some issues, and we're going to talk
Yes, for more to go.
you guys to understand what you want in your milk.
I love oranges.
Hi
Have you ever noticed that
as long as it is sweet.
around the head of the penis? If so,
I don't
it
like
might
sour
be
oranges. I love sweet
this
oranges.
video, I'll explain what smegma is and how to prevent it.
Imagine this. A mild to moderate eczema treatment with garlic inflammation, a key source right where you need it.
Smegma is a white or yellow cheese-like substance that can accumulate around the head of the penis in all circumstances.
3 more to go.
It forms naturally from the accumulation of oils, dead skin cells,
And then I'm gonna take a nap.
area. Smegma can build up when these oils and dead skin cells
Okay.
aren't washed away. Smegma is only generally seen after the age of puberty, a time when oil production in the skin and the area increases. This oil production declines as we age, making smegma less common among adult males. So what's the purpose of smegma? Smegma has a role in helping lubricate and nourish the skin at the head of the penis and the torso. Oils also help provide lubrication.
I'd rather watch me, myself, grow. I'm almost done. 1 to go. 1 more. And I'm done. Kotangkis. I'm so full. That's it for today. I need to drink water. Do you have more soda? Can I have?
Cheers.
Are you sure? Okay. I'm gonna have Sprite. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you, my top fans. Thank you for liking, for subscribing. Please watch my videos, even if it doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm so full. Thank you so much for watching. Dessert, that's for all my dessert. My fruits. That's for my dessert. Fruits. I'm not gonna have any sweets. I am gaining weight, which is not good. I am becoming a penguin. God, I love this orange. I love the strawberry. It's so sweet. That's it. Have a nice day. Quick. Quick wash the dishes quick. Real fast. Oh, I'm so full. All right.
Nobody believed me at first, but now everybody wants it. My friends roasted me for buying miracle glasses online. They said I was scammed. They could do. Now they're all begging me to send them the link. They're called No One Glasses, and they're nothing like
All right.
actually adjust automatically to your eyes, whether you're reading a book or using a seriously, they correct farsightedness in
Seriously.
but it's the prescription. It's like getting perfect vision on the thing. And the best part, no doctor visits, no eye tests, no lens swaps. Let me give you 7 reasons why no blue glasses.
I'm done. All right.
Sorry, can you go to this one and confirm, please? You have a valid one, or is the only one
Alright. I'm ready to go, guys. Thank you for watching. Till next time, see you tomorrow. Bye. God bless everyone. See you tomorrow. See you later. Bye bye.